Converting. Converting. Guys, we're going to convert. Hey, you guys know that one radian, or pi, 1 pi radian, equals 180 degrees. You know this. And because you know this, you guys can create conversion factors. So like if you were trying to convert 65 degrees into radians, you're going to multiply this, dude, times pi radians over 180 degrees. Because they're the same. You can do this. All right? So what happens is these degrees, the units cross-cancel out. And then we do as much cross-canceling as we possibly can before we multiply straight across. Because most of the time it simplifies down to something pretty. I can divide each of these by 5. And so I get 1, 3 for that one. And this one I get 3, 6 for that one. And so I get 13 pi over 36. And unfortunately I cannot simplify that anymore. That is what it is in radians. Don't make it more complicated than that. The other one we have to convert into degrees. So this is radians. We're converting it into degrees. So how does that change what we're doing? Well, we have 3 pi radians divided by 4. I mean, I don't know how you want to write that. We can put the radians in front if you like. That looks confusing. You go 3 pi over 4 radians like this. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to take this and we're going to multiply this by 180 degrees over pi radians. Why? Why should we do this? Because now you can cancel out the radians, which is a beautiful thing. That's why I normally like to write the radians on top with the numerator, because cross-canceling then becomes a little more obvious. And check out all the other things we get to cancel out. You guys see the other things we cancel out? Peace out, pi. Nobody likes you no more. And then we have a 4 and a 180. Can I divide 180 by 4? Yeah. Okay, so this would be a 1, and what would that be? That would be, see, 18 divided by 4 is 4, right? And then we get, what's that?
Wait, that's what? Wait, huh?
No, 18 divided by 4 is 4. And then we got...
No, that's 16. 4 was 16.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. You guys are not in my head. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16. I know. So, and then I get 2. So it is 4, 5. You guys didn't let me finish writing. You guys are big jerks. Jerk faces.
You said 18 over 4.
I was writing the 4, and then I was going to write the 5, but you wouldn't wait! There you go. You made me spit. Shut up! Okay. So we have 3 times 45 degrees. The degrees is not canceled out. What is 3 times 45? Boop!
Isn't it like...
What's 3 times 45? 135? And then what's on the bottom? We have 1 times 1. So it's 135 degrees. Oh, snappity backity shaggity. Okay, so no, it's not that bad. Most of the time when you guys simplify, it simplifies down to something pretty. This is probably... right here, this is as ugly as it gets. All right, so here's your 2 conversions. Now, this one right here, you guys are going to get so used to seeing this guy, you probably wouldn't have needed to convert it as such. This is the long way. All right, let me show you guys why. I'm done converting right now. I'm just trying to help you guys that really like shortcuts. Okay, check this out. Do you guys know the length of this as an angle? What's that angle measure? 180 degrees. What is it in radians? Do you guys remember? It's pi, right? We wrote it right here too. 180 equals pi. So halfway around is 1 pi, right? Right? So what is this? That's half a pi. Okay? And so what would this be? A quarter pi, right? Because this would be a quarter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, so that's a quarter, yeah? So, or you can just think you keep multiplying by 1/2. So this is pi over 4. So where the heck would 3 pi over 4 be? That's pi over 4. This is 2 pi over 4. And then this right here, that would be 3 pi over 4. Oh, dang, it's right there? What? You got me kidding me? All right, now check this out. What is pi over 4 in degrees? I mean, think about this. Like, you guys know this is a, what is this, pi over 2? What is pi over 2 in degrees? 90. Okay, cool. I thought I was going to have to go all the way back, but luckily it did. So that's 90 degrees. So what is this one? That's 45. So pi over 4 is the same as 45 degrees. And so if you knew that this was 3 pi over 4, you just need to know that you have 3 45 degrees, and then you would get 135 really quickly. You could do that in your head really fast once you see it in your head. Guys, this is a crazy thing. I understood fractions, but I didn't like really understand fractions until a unit circle, which is weird. It like took a couple of years, and I hit the unit circle, and all of a sudden like fractions made way more sense to me. But yeah, that's how you do.